system.
Right.
So that'd be off.
Yeah.
So to turn it on, just press, the green light will come on and the screen will light up. As you can see, proudly made by the Swedes. So, menu to start. So this top one is your thermostat. So simply up and down, that will control the central heating, how hot the van is.
Right.
Yeah, now these, it's like one giant radiator that goes all the way around the outside of the van. With an Audi heating system, you will never be cold. You'll probably find the heating system in this is probably more efficient than the one in your house.
Right. We'll move in here.
So I'd be very, very surprised if you ever needed to have that on 30
Right.
top whack. I'd be very surprised. As you can hear it there, it just kicked in. But we'll turn that down because we'll all be sweating in a minute if we leave that too high. So your next one down is your hot water. So once you've primed your system, and obviously you've got your water in the system, like I say, it won't kick in, it won't do anything until there's water in there anyway.
Right.
So when it's there, nothing in that sign, it's off. That is hot water on.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is boost mode there. So if you're asking for a lot of hot water, the good lady's just had a shower and you're thinking I'm not waiting half an hour. You come in, put that to full, and what it'll do is it'll turn the central heating off for half an hour, and then it will focus all its energy on heating that hot water tank as fast as it can.
Okay.
For you. Yeah. So once you're done, flick it back down and then you get your heating back. Next is what power you're running off.
Right.
So as you can see, you can run on just no electric. Roughly 1 kilowatt of electric, roughly 2 kilowatts of electric, roughly 3 kilowatts of electric. Yeah. Down here is gas, so that'd be gas off, so that's just for your heating. So you can run it on 3 kilowatts of electric and gas.
Right.
So if you're out in the van in the winter and it's really cold and you're struggling to get the van up to temperature, you can run it on maximum electric and gas, and that will boost the power supply that's got, so it will just get to temperature a lot quicker.
Okay.
I mean, in the summer you'll probably find 2 kilowatts of electric.
Just off the electric.
2 kilowatts of electric will be ample. But you have got the option. I mean, we run it on gas, so we know it's all working. Yeah, so when that one's green, that's gas on. When it's blue, that's gas off.
Right.
Yeah, so in here we've got settings. So in there is just the night settings, so it's a timer for at night. If you want it colder at the night, if you like it cooler when you're in bed, you can set it so it'll automatically go to a cooler temperature at night. Day, you can have it so it runs at a set temperature through the day. Prioritise is what power source it will initially look for, so as soon as you plug the van in, it'll look to start charging it, start heating off electric, or it'll initially look for gas, and if it can't find gas it'll try electric. A lot of people just tend to leave it on electric, because like I say, when you pay for your pitch, you pay for your electric. Okay. Next is backlight, so how long that screen stays lit and how bright it is. That one, if it's grey, it doesn't matter. It's not a feature, not available. Next one is the time and date. Then we come down, now this little Pac-Man looking symbol there, that is an antibacterial system for your hot water tank. So if you're in the van for 10 days and you've got that pressed on green, that's on. What it'll do, at about 2 o'clock in the morning, it'll kick the heating, it'll kick in for the hot water, it'll heat that hot water tank up and kill any bacteria or anything that's in that water. It will kill it off.
Okay.
So then when you know in the morning you get up, you do that, you know you've got nice sterile water that's coming out of your tank. Okay. Thermostat offset.
That's just the hot water.
That will just
that will do anything with the cold.
No, that will just heat the hot water tank up in the middle of the night, about 2-3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Kill any bacteria that's in it, and then it'll just turn itself back off once it's done its job. Okay. Temperature offset. So what you might find is this one reads a different temperature setting to this one. That's because the sensors are in different places in the van. So what you can do on that one is you can change that so it'll thermostat offset, so you can have it so this one tells this one that whatever temperature it senses to knock 0.5 degrees off, so that they both read the same, because some people are a bit OCD like that,
if they're not both the same reading,
they start panicking. But yeah, you can just offset the temperature there. Next one down is, I don't know if you're going to go mountaineering in your van, ever go above 1,000 metres above sea level.
Right.
You can turn that on, and what it'll do is it'll drag more oxygen into the van and pump more air around the van, just because obviously it's a lower oxygen level the higher you go. Okay. That one is if you want it to beep every time you press a button. That one is a 24-hour one-off thermostat timer. So basically you can set that, and then if your van's all plugged in, if say it's on your drive and it's all plugged in, it's got water in, you can set that timer so it'll come in for 24 hours, heat all the hot water up, heat all the van up, and then it'll shut itself down at the time you tell it to stop. So basically if you've got it on the drive outside and you don't want it getting damp inside, you can keep setting that timer and it'll blast it, keep the damp out of the system for you. So next is your thermostat. Now if you want to know what boiling a bag rice feels like when it's cooking, turn your thermostat off, because it will get to, if you set it to 25 degrees, it will get to 25 degrees and just keep it. It won't cut off and then come back in once it senses. So basically it's like the thermostat in your house that you have in central heat. Once the thermostat picks up its drops, say if you got it to 20, once it drops below 20 it'll knock the heating back on. Like I say, if you don't, it'll just get to 20 degrees and it'll just keep pumping out heat. You will cook. So I'd make sure that stays on.
So how do you turn that on?
Thermostat there, so that'd be constant, heat running just constant. If it says mode, it says therm, that means you've got it set so that the thermostat comes in. It's thermostatly controlled your heating, which is how you want it.
Okay. So you'd always run it in the thermostat?
Always run it in thermostat mode, because otherwise it'll heat up and stay there. Just keep running. Then good old, next one down, good old reset. Like anything electrical, if it's not doing what you want it to do, come and reset it. External switch, that means you can run it from an app, but you've got Swift command, so you wouldn't need to bother with that one. Language, if you like to talk Italian or Spanish. Service, if there's any faults with it, so if you're ringing the engineer saying it's flashing and beeping at me, he might ask you to click service and tell him what fault code is. So if you did want to run your heating, if you did buy a phone and thought, well, I am going to have the Swift command, what you'd do is you'd set that to app, you'd go into installed accessories there like I just did, tick third party panel, and that would let it know it's going to get its commands from a third party source. Okay, we'll leave it in manual.
We don't need that.
Yeah, and then just back to where you was. Yeah.
Okay. So that's all set up, isn't it, for 3 kilowatt with gas?
Yeah, so as soon as you turn it off, it'll probably go back to standard, you know, once you isolate it all.
Yeah.
So all you do is you turn it on straight away, you set your temperature to where you want it inside the van, just turn your hot water on, say if you only want 2 kilowatts of electric, and then if you thought, well, I want my hot water quicker, bang it on gas, and then it'll use both to just to get that van heated up.
Right.
Any questions about that?
No, that's good.
Yeah, you're all set with that?
Yeah.
So next we shall go to the fridge.
Yeah.
So the fridge, nice and simple.